Hello and welcome to Business Talk, brought to you by the Sharonville Chamber of Commerce. Today we have three great guests here in studio. We have Barbara Scull, co-chair of the Sharonville Chamber of Commerce Classic Car Show and president of the Alleen Company, an event rental company located here in Sharonville. Steve Kapuscinski is the co-chair of the car show and owner of the Allegra Marketing Print Mail and Signs Now. And Joe O'Gorman is on the car show committee and is the owner of Throttle Indoor Karting. Welcome to the show.
Great to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Barbara, tell us a little bit about the car show this year.
This is a very special year for the Sharonville Classic Car Show. It's our 40th anniversary. As always, it's the first car show of the season, the first major car show. It takes place on Sunday, April 30th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. in historic downtown Sharonville. And as a reminder, it's always the last Sunday in April. We have great support from car enthusiasts this year. We've got three major supporters, major sponsors. The Lebanon Ford is our presenting sponsor. Jake Sweeney Automotive is our supporting sponsor. And for the 10th year in a row, Mike Albert Direct is back, and they are a sustaining sponsor. Steve?
One of the best things about this car show is that we do not require the cars to be over 25 years old. We will have car classes for the true classics, but we also offer categories for newer cars too. There are 16 car classes, including a non-judged category for those groups that have, maybe they've got a club or just a small group of friends that want to park together and hang out. That's the non-judged class.
So this year, the registration you can do, as in years past, register your car or truck by visiting the SharonvilleClassicCarShow.com. So pre-registration cost is discounted to $15 and ends on April 18th. So if you're thinking about putting your car in the show, go ahead and get yourself pre-registered. This year, pre-registration will actually offer a private entrance between 8:30 and 10 a.m. Those waiting to register online didn't wait to register online, they must actually wait at the front gate, and it opens at 10 o'clock. Closes at noon, and the cost on the day of the show, if you don't pre-register, is $20 per vehicle.
Now, I understand there's also been some changes this year, so can you tell me a little bit about those?
Sure. The biggest change is for those who pre-register their vehicles. As we just mentioned, there is a new process in place to benefit those who let us know they will be attending. Instead of lining up to enter at Reading and Cornell in a long line, pre-registered cars will be directed to enter at an earlier time. It's an earlier time, 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. via a new entrance on Walnut Street off Main. Only pre-registered cars will be admitted. Everyone who pre-registered will be sent a special dash sign with a map and directions. Those pre-registered cars arriving between 8:30 and 10 a.m. will be guaranteed a space in their car class. After the front gate opens at 10 a.m., we can no longer guarantee that space. This change also affects those who register the day of show. The front gate at Reading and Cornell will not be open until 10 a.m. Again, the front gate at Reading and Cornell will not be open at 10 a.m. day of show for those that are unregistered or not pre-registered.
We have some additional changes. Really big this year for us is that we are changing the way we judge. For the last several years, we've done peer judging. We've had mixed feedback from our participants. So this year, we've gone back to professional judging. We've got a team of judges, and they will judge on a preset criteria, replacing all that peer judging. Hopefully, that will be well received. Another change is that we are no longer allowing vehicles to bring trailers in behind them. It really causes an issue with us because we have such limited space. And for those other cars that are just the length of the vehicle, we're taking that into consideration. So even if you pre-register, if you are bringing a trailer, you will not be admitted to the car show without finding someplace else to park your trailer for the show. And then also new this year is we will have trophies for first and second place, no longer a trophy for third place. And last but not least is this is the last year for the swap meet. The swap meet is down, just down by the railroad tracks. We've had it for several years, but the participation has been dropping, and so we've just letting everyone know this is the last year we'll do a swap meet.
Okay, great. Now you mentioned a new judging team. Tell me a little bit about how that's going to work.
Cheryl, let me talk about the judges. We're actually going to have an experienced team of judges circulating around the venue using a preset list of criteria. You can view the criteria on the webpage. As I mentioned, it's SharonvilleClassicCarShow.com. So you can be prepared what they're going to be looking for. Trophies will be awarded, first and second place cars in each class, as well as our special awards for Best in Show, Oldest Car, and the Chamber's Choice. In addition, the Show and Shine Calendar team will present an award of their own. These awards are presented at 3 p.m. at the conclusion of the show, Britt.
Okay. And can you elaborate on the classes of the different cars?
I'll be happy to address that. We have 16 classes this year. We do not have a motorcycle class, but the 16 classes include the pre-1960 vehicles, and then we do 60s, a couple of different classes in the 60s, 70s, 93 to present, and then we've got a class for the Chevrolets, class for Camargos and Firebirds, Corvettes, Mustangs, Thunderbirds, Mopars, trucks and utility, hot rods, foreign, and of course that non-judged class.
Okay, great. Now, besides all the cool cars, what brings people out to this car show year after year?
Wow. Well, first of all, lots of people come to look at the spectacular cars. After all, it is a car show. Mm-hmm. There is no charge to come to the show as spectators. Folks can enter on foot from really any direction. We are excited to have great food vendors this year, including Luigi's Old World Market, Skyline, La Rosa's, The Cone, and fabulous funnel cakes. JD the DJ, as always, will be providing entertainment. There will be a clown with balloons for the kids and stilt walkers. The Show and Shine calendar booth draws many to the corner of Creek and Reading for a first chance to pick up this coveted calendar of 2017 car shows. Many of the small businesses along Reading Road will be open for business too. It is great to see all the spectators taking advantage of this festive atmosphere of downtown Sharonville.
It's always a great time. I'm always amazed at just all the bustling and all the cool cars that come out, and we almost always have great weather.
Yeah.
So, it's really cool.
And one of the other things, obviously, Barbara mentioned the swap meet, so this will be the final year for the swap meet, where you can find some cool extra pieces for your car. Maybe you're restoring license plates, hubcaps, used car parts. Maybe I can find some parts for my 30-year-old race car because it now qualifies. Hard to believe that that's 30 years old. As I mentioned, this will be the last year for the swap meet, so we'll use that space in future years for additional cars to come in, because I know it does get crowded, as you mentioned, especially when we have those beautiful days. Everyone wants to get their car out.
I tell you what, the food was fantastic last year. I remember eating some great barbecue and of course got ice cream, and it was a nice warm sunny day, and it was fantastic. Now, is there anything else you guys would like to share about the show this year?
Once again, I just want to thank our presenting and supporting sponsors. There's a significant financial investment in this show, and the support that we get from those sponsors helps underwrite the fixed costs for us, so that in the event of bad weather and poor attendance, that we've covered our expenses. So thank you once again to Lebanon Ford. They are a presenting sponsor. Jake Sweeney, I mentioned they are new this year, a supporting sponsor, and Mike Albert Direct for being with us for the last 10 plus years. So thank you all to those sponsors. We could not have this show, nor could we keep the cost of the entry fees so low without that support. So thanks.
It's great. Now, if we could let's just summarize all the details of the show as far as, when is it, what are the hours, and the like.
Well, before we do that, what I'd like to do is also thank many of the car class sponsors and booth sponsors, which are mainly local businesses, including Emory Federal Credit Union, Allegra Marketing Print Mail, Full Throttle Indoor Karting, and the Alleen Company, Edward Jones, Soft Seal, Main Source Bank, Sharonville Car Wash, Carl's Stereos Plus, Total Staffing Solutions, Ideal Garage Solutions, Alberts & Associates, CPAs, Muscle Car Restification, look that word up in the dictionary, it is really a real word, Riot Custom Accessories, Office Furniture Source, and Impact Fleet. There are still a couple of classes available for sponsorship, so please call me if you are interested.
Fantastic. Now, when is the show again, just to recap?
It's April 30th, last Sunday in April, same as it's been for how many years, Barbara?
40
40
years.
years.
40
Yeah. 40 years.
40 years.
What a special year.
Spectators welcome from 9 to 3 p.m. Remember, the judging will be at 3 p.m., and those that are pre-registered can get there a little bit early. Make sure you check the website for all the details. Keep in mind it's right in the heart of downtown Sharonville, Route 42 between Creek and Sharon Roads. So we will take over the downtown Sharonville area and see some really awesome cars coming in.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. Now, who should be contacted for more information if they want to participate in the car show?
Well, the experts on the car show are the ladies running the Sharonville Chamber of Commerce. Lois and Karen do an awesome job. Any questions, call 513-554-1722. Or you can email them at info@sharonvillechamber.com. And another thing is to visit their website, and you'll get all the information you need about the car show.
Well, it's going to be a great time. Want to thank you, Barb and Steve and Joe, for coming in and talking to us about
Thank you for having us.
car
Great,
show.
thanks.
Always glad to be here.
The 40th anniversary.
40th anniversary.
It's going to be awesome.
Come see us.
Yep.
Come join us.
Well, thank you for watching Business Talk. Till next time, we'll see you.